When I first started channeling this message, I was seeing snow, pure white snow turning to blood. It like freaked me out immediately. And then the vision switched to this mother getting this bride ready for her wedding day, getting her ready to walk down the aisle, okay? And you can tell this bride does not want to be getting married. And the mother is like making her perfect and like telling her to suck in as she's like aggressively doing up this corset. And this bride is getting ready to walk down this aisle, and the mother pulls her veil down. And it's like when she's going down this aisle, walking towards her groom, it's really eerie. And you can feel almost like this uneasy, unsettling feeling in the room. And as she gets down to this man, her like white dress turns red, just like the snow. Okay, and there's this sense of this collective being seen as impure right now when you couldn't be more opposite. There is something either growing up the way that you were controlled, kept in like a strict box, told who to be, like there's expectations that this collective has been holding onto since they were children. Or this could even be a marriage, maybe, where you had to contort yourself and like in an unsettling way, the way that you had to abandon yourself in order to be seen as pure by someone in your life. The way that you were walking down this aisle on your wedding day, and then your dress turns red with like sin, because it was like almost representing like you not wanting to be there. Like this snow turning red, it was like, I just heard I'd rather die. Okay, now this collective, you're breaking those chains right now. You are in the middle of like telling people no. And this is massive, okay? Like this could even be like you deconstructing religion. Maybe you grew up Catholic and now you're moving more into spirituality. We also had the witch come out. Okay, it says, I wasn't always like this, you know. I had to create who I am. And I feel like the way that's coming forward is you're unmasking right now. You are completely unmasking. You're taking off this fucking corset that has been suffocating you for years. This could be someone going through a divorce, or it could be you just refusing to pretend anymore. Okay, there's a lot of judgment that this collective faced growing up, or just with the community around you. Like you don't show very many people who you are. This definitely, when I said you could have been religious and like deconstructing religion and realizing that you don't have to be this perfect person, like the chase for perfection is truly the pathway to hell. Like, you know what I mean? That's not like there's a lot of deconstruction when it comes to realizing who you are at your core was never wrong. The Scarlet Letter just came through. The movie Easy A just came through. Okay, you know that movie where she's a virgin, but then everyone at school is like labeling her this whore. That was the vibe of what came through when I started channeling this message. The virgin and the whore. Your whole life you've been told what to do, who to be pure, what to believe in. But there was such an evil undertone with that. Like when you're walking down this aisle, like getting married to this groom, it's almost like you were walking down the aisle to get married to like Satan. Like, I'm going to be so fucking for real, but it was like what people were telling you to do, the way they were telling you to abandon yourself. You could be gay. You could be a part of the LGBTQ plus community. You could be trans. And for so much of your life, people have been telling you who to be. And like, if you were anything other than that, you were labeled as like a harlot, like put a scarlet letter on you. Okay. And like But the real sin of all, like the whole reason this felt so unsettling in this room as she was walking down the aisle was not because she was impure. It was the fact that like she shouldn't have been there in the first place. That's not what she wanted. And so it's like, it's almost like God is coming in here and shaming whoever has shamed you your entire life. Like God is coming in and being like, you want to label them with a scarlet letter? Fine, let God himself put that scarlet letter on them. Let me put this scarlet letter on this perfect creature that I made, this perfect specimen. I'm not calling you a creature. You know what I mean, though? This perfect human that I made. How dare you tell them to be anything other than how I made them? Who do you think you are? Like, it's almost like a gavel. No wonder justice came out. No wonder justice came out. Like, Spirit is upset. Like, how dare you tell my sweet little gay angel baby that they can't be with who they want to be? How dare you tell this woman that they're a man when I made them to know that they're a woman? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's giving. Like, God is coming in and like putting the scarlet letter on you themselves and then putting one on them as well. Like, you think this is a sin? How dare you call God's most beautiful creation a sin? Like, that's really what this message is, okay? And you agree with that. Like, you're doing it too. You're putting on that scarlet letter, like in Easy A, when she's this virgin and they called her, this whore who is sleeping with everybody. And so she's like, fine, they don't need to know that I'm a virgin, but I'm a whore. Are they even going to let this video go up? I don't know. But like, it's like, fine, you want to call me that? Call me that. You don't need to know my truth. And that's like what the journey that you are on right now. And I want you to know that you are so divinely protected. Where is it? Temperance. You are so divinely guided right now. A lot of butterflies came out. A lot of butterflies. There's fae vibes. But you are so protected on this journey. You're being protected. Like, your boundaries are being protected right now. Because God is like moving you out of there. God is moving you away from the people who have been shaming their most beautiful creation. Okay. So there is also a warning here to not allow people to convince you to go back, because this is something that is so divinely guided. Where is the cosmic seed? Where did the cosmic seed go? But it's a cosmic seed. You're being so divinely led right now. Like you were never meant to be shamed the way you were. You were never meant to go to church every Sunday and sit amongst demons in the pews, telling you you're wrong, calling out your sins all day. The song Holy by PVRIS. I'm going to stop and play a clip of that song right here.
You put on a faith facade, think you're holy when you're not. I hate to break it to you, baby, but you're simply lost. You can right all the wrongs just to feel you belong, but simply calling all sins don't bring you closer to God.
Listen to that song. You will relate to this. It's about being judged by Christians, by people that when they're like sweeping their own shit and their own sins underneath the rug. Like, you made the right decision to break yourself free from this. You just need to have the courage to keep going. Okay, there's a lot that's going to come for you. You're going to have a lot of opportunities. Where is the Seven of Cups? Why are my cards disappearing? But you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors opening up for you, because you are finally moving into the spaces that you need to be in, because you are finally living your truth. I love you.